And this Taraka friend of mine from Kaiveria, place like that, thought this teacher did not know what he was talking about. So he wanted to help him. Oh, you mean nekira shati na suruari? I'm trying to tell you how difficult even the environment can become. And therefore, to that extent, the work of the teacher becomes very difficult. But Mr. Musila came and said, anybody in this class who can spell the word amoeba. You know, I was shocked. I was able to spell that word. And for that, I won a prized prize that time, a sweet potato, which I took home. And I was very proud. Because first of all, you know, to pronounce it, some will say amoeba or something, but it's amoeba, he said. So motivation is very important from the point of view of the teacher. Now that is where we come from. But I also remember those teachers were very well dressed, because then you are the role model. Believe you me, the pupils are looking up to the head teacher. But what I'm telling you is the image of the headmaster, the head teacher, I think is a very important matter, and it needs to be safeguarded. Because then if you also motivate, because then this is the other thing, and I'm sure you'll be hearing from friends like Bishop Mutemi, and I said I'll stay here and listen to him as he talks on attitude change. Because unless we go for attitude change, where we come from, larger Mwingi, that includes Kyuso, Mumoni, Sekuru, and those places. Unless you really are positive in terms of attitude, you will be an underperformer throughout. Yes, you can come from the farthest end of the northeastern province, or in fact come from Limuru, which is a very cold place. But if you are given equal treatment, and this is why even under the new constitution, the right to education is actually a basic human right. You do not need to beat a child senseless for them to be able to achieve a behavior change, or indeed to be high performers. But we are here today, to take stock of the quality of education in Mwingi East, Mwingi Central, Mwingi West, or Megwani, whether indeed there's going to be positive change. But then you come to Nakuru, which is the capital of the Rift Valley. This is the one province which is world-renowned as the cradle of mankind. This is important. If this conference, workshop will not have achieved anything, it will have opened the minds of some of our head teachers to how beautiful our country is. Imagine you are a full headmaster and you have never come to Nakuru. And then imagine you are supposed to teach your children about the flamingos of Lake Nakuru, yeah? And teach them about things about like when we were growing up. In fact, I must have gotten some high marks because we used to learn that Nakuru was the cleanest town in Kenya. Remember that? Yes. Now you have come to the cleanest town in the country. And you would teach people like that, and you've never been there. I know ordinarily human beings are a little apprehensive about change. But this is the one change I want to encourage you as head teachers to spearhead, the change which is going to come through a new constitution. I came therefore deliberately armed with my own kofia, which I want to wave at you. But before waving at you, I want to suggest that when you go home, this is enough audience to change the atmosphere, in fact, to change what is going on. Yeah? So I want you to now visualize this and really go home and tell people this change is inevitable. This change is absolutely inevitable. And that is why I came to show you this, because if it sounds offensive and going against the work ethics of this workshop, please forgive me. But I think this is very important. And therefore, I wanted to say that we should all walk out of here saying yes, and you go and convince everybody else. Nataka mniambie katiba, nikisema mniambie yes. Katiba? Yes. Katiba? Yes. Be bold about it, by the way. Katiba? Yes. Because what you are doing here will not make sense. If you actually go home and then this Katiba doesn't come, you should never blame me and Mheshimiwa Musila. So let us all be very bold and move out there and be change agents. May God bless you. And therefore I want to officially now declare this Mwingi larger educational strategic planning workshop officially opened, and I thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.